now at the airport on the way to Koh Samui. The taxi was about 500 baht from Sukhumvit to the airport. I think the cost of the flight was about £125 each return. We've boarded. Anna's just climbing everywhere, and Lawrence is very happy that we're not on a propeller plane.
I'm looking up from my window. Sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door.
We've just touched down. It looks like, I'd imagine Hawaii to look like. The airport's beautiful, isn't it? It feels very, very tropically. We've just arrived in Samui and we've got to our hotel. We are staying in Chawang and the taxi cost us about 500 baht to get here, and they have like an airport transfer desk thing in the airport, so we just went with that. Yeah, they said, oh, 20 minutes away. It is literally 5 minutes up the road, so it's definitely not worth 500 baht, but it is what it is. We're gonna go to 7-Eleven and get some mosquito spray because it is wild out here. So there is another option, a bit of a cheaper option. You can fly to Suratani and then get a boat over to Samui. So that's the other option. So that option was about £50 or £60 round trip, and the plane was about £120 round trip. It's about half the price. You feed them? I actually want to live here. It is so paradisey. Oh, I love it. I can't even see. I can't even see.
Whoa.
So we decided to go to Pig Island. It's very choppy, but we'll take you with us. Hopefully it'll be worth it and hopefully we make it. We're not normal Thai sizes, are you, Bum?
Looks like I'm going to the bottom.
Where's the sharks?
See sharks?
Can you see the shark?
Sure.
Where?
I feel sick already.
This is gonna be fun.
No, nice. What noise do piggies make? They go. Our captain's just told us it's like this.
We've arrived!
We made it! You okay, Nai? So graceful.
Whoa. There we go. Bye. Oh. Whoop. Whoop. Whoop.
This is payback now.
So graceful.
So graceful. You're gonna see the pigs.
Oh.
So when you get here, it's 50 baht per person to help maintain the island and the pigs. There's pigs in there.
Also over there?
There's pigs in there. Oh, and also over there. Oh yeah, they're asleep.
Oh, the piggies. Oh, nice little pigs. Yeah. No, you can play with them.
Is that better? So we're sitting having a drink and then we're going to explore. Oh! Okay, nice?
Okay.
I love you.
Okay.
This is literally paradise, this place. Are you going to go on the swing? Oh. Whoa! Careful, it's heavy, Bubba. He's just pretending. He's the class clown, this child. I actually want to live here. It is So paradisey. Oh, I love it. He doesn't want to go on it.
I ordered the pork without being too. I thought it'd be fresh, but they'd run out. How'd you run out of pork on Pig Island? Chicken it is.
So apparently the man who lives on this island is called Mr. Kit. So he's an older man and he lives here with his family, and he went over to the mainland and he saw these 4 little pigs in a market and they looked underfed, so he bought them back, and that's it. They've all bred and that's how the pig got here. Apparently people have only started coming here in the last 6 months or so, which is why we haven't heard of it before. The sand is literally the whitest of white sand. It's like powder. I'm going to show you the sea. So the sea is really shallow and it goes quite a way out being shallow. It's a little bit murky today where it's been really windy, but you could see how see-through it would be if it wasn't so choppy like further out. But you would never know because it's definitely not choppy here. This dog loves Lawrence.
I do attract an old dog, don't I?
This is the pig's food.
Food.
Yeah, food. Oh, we got 2. You feed them? What do we do? Just put it down?
Put it down, boss.
You stand here, man. Here with the piggies.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get back.
Literally, look, they just stand there and eat. Bye! Are you ready to see the most amazing villa in the world that Lawrence handpicked? Ready? Wow. He's literally outdone himself. He's planned everything to what I love. We can get from the bed to the pool. We can have a bath. This is my favourite thing, is that we can have a bath looking out to that view, because he knows how much I love baths with that. And look, it's like 4 shower heads. It's going to be like being in the actual rainforest. I'm so excited. We're not leaving here ever. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
The perfect one that he knew I'd love. Definitely leave some thumbs up underneath this video for him. You made yourself at home, Nine Eyes. You've got to do a bed test. Oh, the best one yet. Oh, look up there. Thank you.
That's it, mummy do.
It's like your holiday spot at here and will be make more memorable to spend with us.
Thank you. Parents' Day out. Parents' Day out. We are gonna go to the spa together. So they have lovely babysitters here. So we're gonna go to this place called the Rainforest, which looks insane.
Thank you.
Excited to have 8 showers.
Oh yeah, I've always wanted 8 showers in a row.
Oh, it smells
So there is a changing room, can keep your clothes inside.
That was not what I was expecting at all. It was like an episode of Wipeout, wasn't it?
It was water Wipeout. It was so fun though. We really was laughing throughout the whole thing. It was really nice. I actually do feel relaxed also.
Yeah, I do.
We're going to go home and get ready.
Yeah.
We're going to have some dinner.
And have some quiet dinner.
Oh, we're going to have babysitting dinner as well. It's now the day after my birthday. We officially do not want to leave this. Really don't want to leave. We have had the best time, so much so that we forgot to film properly yesterday. So we managed to get some stuff on the iPhone. So we're going to put that in. And I'm going to talk you through what we did because it was a really special day. It was so special, like the best day. As you can see, we have been really enjoying this pool. They've got such a beautiful beach down there, but when you've got this pool and this view, you just want to spend all your time in here. So yesterday, my birthday surprise started at 7 a.m. when Nai gets up. And just to this pool here, we had my birthday breakfast delivered, a floating breakfast. In actual fact, Lawrence ordered so much food because he just wanted me to have everything that we also had this table full. So we had so much food. The food here is incredible. We had pancakes, we had fruit, we had eggs, we had bacon, we had sausages, we had all these different granolas and cereals and all sorts. Fresh coconut, because that is my favourite. Never had a floating breakfast before. It was very special looking out onto here. Let me show you this again because this is spectacular. This here is all cushions overlooking the bay. We had a little walk down to the beach. When we went down to the beach, we then saw the spa. And Lawrence wanted me to go and have a look and see if there's anything that we wanted to do there. Now, at this spa, they have something called the Rainforest. There's only 2 in the world. And it's basically like a hydrotherapy experience, okay? There's like everything you can think of from showers, saunas, hydrotherapy, jacuzzi type things, anything you could think of with water is there basically, and you go through each individual pod, different temperatures, different experiences. It was amazing. So that, I'm so glad that we did together because it was so funny. We were literally belly laughing from the start to the finish. It was so relaxing, it was so lovely. doing the experience together, it was just amazing. It was such a nice thing, it was so different. And the lady who was our like host for the rainforest filmed some of it so you can see, because we were in bits. It was so good. So Lawrence got a babysitter for us, because at this hotel you can get a babysitter to come and look after your little one, so you can enjoy some time together as well. The lady came, she was lovely, and I loved her. Wasn't even bothered about us going, he was just like, see ya.
Should we get mama? Let's go get mama. Let's get mama. Let's get mama. Let's get mama.
We came back here, and Lawrence said, we've actually got the babysitter for the night. We're going to go and have some dinner. I was like, oh, lovely. So we went down, had some dinner, had a nice birthday cocktail with a candle in it. What the surprise was, is we were actually eating on the beach down here. Private dinner on the beach, candles all around, lanterns, flowers. It was beautiful. Never had anything like that before. It was so nice. The staff here are incredible. When I came down ready to go out for dinner, there was a golf cart. So here they have golf carts that take you around the resort. Obviously it's up in the hills and stuff. And the golf cart came. It was all decorated, like happy birthday, playing birthday songs. It was so funny, literally. The lady, our host, did you have like your own host when you stay here? It was amazing. She was literally singing happy birthday all the way to the restaurant, so that was lovely. Had such a nice time, and then we came back to the room. Definitely wasn't expecting anything like this whole day. Never mind another surprise. We came back to the room, and Lawrence went, oh, what's this? I'll show you the aftermath of it, but I have got a video of it, because it's the morning now, so I'll show you. So, we walked in the villa, nice asleep on the bed, which I won't show you now because it's messy. And we came in. Oh, hello. So you can see this view. This is where the bath is. You can see all the rose petals are still in there. So they basically have a bath menu here. So Lawrence picked what he thought I would like for the bath, and it was spot on. So they had little bags of herbs, ginger, you know, like different herbal leaves. The bath was filled, and when I say filled, I mean it was filled with petals, flowers, just unbelievably beautiful. It smelled amazing. They had a really special bath oil in there, tea, herbal tea, biscuits. Oh, it was amazing. It was the best bath I ever had. Candles all around it. And then he came in with a birthday cake, and it was a lovely birthday cake. It was chocolate. Oh, it was delicious. So I had a bath, came out, had some cake. It was just the perfect end to a perfect day, perfect birthday. I was so overwhelmed last night that it was just one thing after another all day, basically. Well, it started from like 2 days before my birthday. Like, he went to every extent to make my birthday so special. Oh, it was just perfect. And I just looked at, I was in the bath, and I just looked around and I just thought, wow, like, this is unbelievable. So we literally had the best time here, and I'll pass the camera over to him so he can tell you what he did to pick this one.
Okay, so Elise has told you about the couple of days birthday trip here. Obviously we don't usually stay in places like this when we travel. This is just a special occasion to celebrate Elmo's birthday. But I am livid when I watch videos of really nice places, the destinations that I'm interested in, and they don't tell me how much. So Elmo's going to close her ears. So for this room here, I booked directly with Banyan because I wanted specific. I'm sure Elisa told you I wanted dinner, I wanted baths run, I wanted special treatment, I wanted all the rest of it. So I came down here myself and booked in person so I could view the room. But it came to the villa. It came to just over £500 a night, and that includes this room. It includes all access to the facilities apart from the spa, water sports, all the rest of it all comes with it. You get a personal host, and then while you're here, obviously it's quite expensive because it's a luxury resort. We ended up spending probably another £750 while we were here, but we went all out. That was with the dining experience, that was with the spa treatment. So in total probably come to about £1,750 for a couple of days, which is a lot of money. But I wanted to give you I wouldn't want to say, right, okay, this is a luxury resort, you could come here and it'll cost you 200 quid. It's not. This is for a special occasion to celebrate the most beautiful woman in the world. Gonna blow a kiss.
So if you're anything like us, you wanted to come to Koh Samui but you didn't know which part of the island to stay. In this video, we will be showing you what the most popular places are like.
Nine Eyes is comfortably asleep and he's just pissed all down my back and it's actually running down my leg. The popular places to stay on Koh Samui are all very different. You've got Chaweng, very buzzy, lots of bars, lots of restaurants, lots of clubs even. And then you've got Chalong in the north, which is really tranquil, quiet, not many people, no traffic, and just some nice resorts and restaurants. And we're going to show you all of them.
So stay around to the end to see our favourite place, which shouldn't be missed if you're coming to the island. Now we are in Lamai. So Lamai is in the southeast. It's like Chaweng, but a little bit less buzzy, and it's not open till as late, but it's still got all the shops, bars, everything like that, but just smaller. And it doesn't have the central festival like Chaweng does. So what we're going to do right now is take you down to Lamai Beach, which we're told is a very nice place to visit. So we're now at Lamai Beach. Now this, I think, is an obvious sign that there haven't been many tourists here, because there's rubbish on the beach hasn't been cleaned, and there's still Happy New Year 2022 signs up. Which is a bit of a shame because it looks like it would be a nice beach normally if it was clean. Use your imagination. So probably by the time you're looking to come, this will all be cleaned up. And if you are coming to Lamai already and you're worried about this, don't worry. Thai people get things cleaned up and set up literally overnight. There's new bars, there's new restaurants all opening up every single day, because it's getting busier every single day we're here. We've been here for, I think, 4 days, and every day there's more and more people. There is also a fresh food market here which has all the stalls, all the deliciousness. So let's show you around that quickly. If you are staying in Lamai and you think that beach looks a little bit ropey for me, there is Silver Beach, which is just up the road, and that's where we are now. And it's got beautiful big like flintstone rock formations, and the beach is like white sand, and there's restaurants and hotels on the beach.
Now Chaweng, most of you will know where it is or what it's about. It's basically the buzziest place on the island. Lots of bars, lots of restaurants. There's even a couple of clubs there that stay open till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So if you're going to stay there, be prepared for it to be very touristy, very young, but lots to do, and the atmosphere is very, very buzzy.
So this is Central Samui. This is where all the main shops are. This is where you get your swab test done, if you still have to do that by the time you're watching this video. And there's also lots of stalls, loads of food. This is like a very beautiful semi-outside shopping centre basically. And it's very Western, so as much as it has the local stores, it also has all of like the brands, Uniqlo, Starbucks, loads of like international brands too.
So this is a place where I got this. I've been looking for this. They're a chain to go with my tiger's eye bracelet. The ladies, I couldn't find it anywhere. Came here, the ladies made it for me. Took a day to make, got my tiger eye chain. I'm happy.
I make everything, I design it, only me. Sometimes I make for sale for Instagram, Facebook. Yes.
So if you love crystals like me, they make everything out of the real stones, and they have got an Instagram as well, so I'll share it. This shopping centre is so friendly for pets and and kids. They literally have little strollers that you can put your dog in or whatever you've got, animal.
Ferret.
Put your ferret in. They have so much stuff for kids here to keep them entertained. They do little events for them. So yeah, it's lovely. So here is the main food bit. So there's little concessions from different food places all over the world. So there's pizza, dumplings, sushi, obviously Thai food as well. Really inexpensive, and we can say that the pizza here, weirdly, and we spent a month in Italy, is one of the best pizzas we've ever had. And upstairs here, they've got all the salons, spas and hair places too.
And there's a really big supermarket, which we needed nappies desperately. Couldn't find them in any of the 7-Elevens, but they had them in there. So if you do need emergency supplies, they've got you. This play park was an absolute godsend. It's like a mini fun fair. Got the Ferris wheel, little train, threw up on that, so beware.
No? Did you like it?
Yes.
So just over here is where the night market is. So it's across the main road. We're not here tonight, but it's here in the evenings. We went the other day and it's really good. They've got amazing choice of food. They've got little clothes and stuff like that as well. It's here on Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. It's the first day of summer as we're filming this, and it is about 85,000 degrees. And if you're staying in Chuang, there is the most beautiful beach here. Our hotel and a lot of the other hotels are situated on the beach. And so you can eat with it obviously behind you. It is the whitest sand, the bluest water, and there's actually a break in the sea of like rocks that sort of breaks the waves. I don't know if it's natural, I don't know if they put it there, we've yet to ask, but it's a really nice beach, isn't it? So this is the complete opposite of Chuang. It is really quiet. It's got all the expensive resorts in it. It's got lovely villas, you can see here. You'll see resorts like Anatara and Melia here. So you'd probably come here if you wanted to have a quiet, relaxing sort of retreat holiday. This would be the place that you would come. And it has its own beach, which is Chongwon Beach as well. So as you can see, the water's crystal clear. The sand is white. This is why this bit is so sought after.
Problems of a travel vlogging family. Nine Eyes is comfortably asleep and he's just pissed all down my back and it's actually running down my legs. So this is...
Look at this. Oh.
The joys of travelling with a toddler.
It is that nice here that we've actually decided we're going to come back to Samui and we're going to stay here because this bit is amazing.
We've moved down the road about 2 miles down the road and we're at Fisherman's Village in Beauport.
It is so nice here. This is where we should have stayed.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
The shops are beautiful and cool and unique, and the restaurants and the bars are cool and like all like nicely done and like just fisherman-y and love it, love it.
Tonight what we're going to do, we're going to have a wander here, have a look at some of the concessions, some of the stalls, the shops. I think there's like a market later on today, and then we're going to go to the famous Koh Tams, watch the fire show.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Have some, I feel like some good steak. I don't know if we can find a steak maybe. Yeah, so we're going to have a wander.
Come with us. So it's less like Singapore vests and more like straw hats and tie-dye stuff. As we're filming this, we're near the end of our Samui stay and we're going to some other islands. It is that nice here that we've actually decided we're going to come back to Samui and we're going to stay here because this bit is amazing. Oh, what's on the menu?
Oh, fantastic. Very good.
glass. Oh, that is lovely. We're here on our bean bags. We've moved from up there to down here.
Heaven.
Top tip, people with kids. There's little shops that sell toys and buckets and stuff. This is all down on the beach, so we bought a couple of bits for Nye to play with. So he's completely occupied and we are having a nice drink and some snacks. There's a lovely breeze. I think the sunset would set here if it wasn't cloudy. There is a fire show, which is what we came down for because we haven't seen one yet in our 2 times of Thailand. Stevie's the light is going down. Beautiful. Actually, it's even nicer now. We're just setting up for the fire show now. Right there. Apparently there's 2 fire shows at the weekend, I think. And on weekdays it is about, I think it's 8 o'clock. And they're just about to come on now. You gonna clap, Nine-Eyes? You wanna come sit down?
First time at that house, I was lost in space.
bugs. 10 out of 10 excited. Oh my god.
Oh, I think I put bug leg in my teeth.
Oh, I feel very well.
So we made it to the night market. We're currently in a bit with loads of clothes and we're starving. We're hoping we're going to get to the food soon. But the clothes are cute. Loads of like handmade bits, handmade jewellery, Thailand pants, things like that. Fruits at the entrance. We reached the food bit. We're really happy with that. Some chicken.
Thank you.
Guys, I'm trying to persuade Lawrence after we've eaten this first round to have some durian and bugs. So like this video right now if you want to make him do it. We're on the hunt to find somewhere to eat.
Beautiful. How much is this? Like 20 baht? Be careful, it's sharp. Look, it's sharp. Oh, bit my lip. So good. Skin crispy, chicken succulent.
I've done it. I've persuaded him. He's going to try it. So they've put like seasoning, some hot sauce on them. I actually think they might be nice. And I've loaded up on fruit. We've got lychees, red dragon fruit and jackfruit. These are our favourites. They are so good. This is really good for you. This is the pink dragon fruit. It is, it's jackfruit. That's nice.
Yeah?
And we've got the bugs. 10 out of 10 excited. Oh my god. I feel like the pork's just gone through like a cream-filled body. It's got wings on still. This is a delicacy. Let me find out what this is. Let's go. You ready?
No.
That is a grasshopper.
Oh my god. Oh, I don't even know if I want to do this.
Ready? Cheers.
Why is yours half the size of mine?
Because yours, I'm half the size of you. Oh, I think I'll put bug leg in my teeth.
Oh.
That is a larvae. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
Oh, I can't talk. Oh, I cannot talk. Oh. I don't feel very well.
mini grasshopper. A locust, maybe. I will correct stop that. Okay.
In this video, I'm going to show you what to do and what not to do in your first Muay Thai training session. Don't get on their bad side as you walk in the gym. Before you enter the gym, rule number 1, you have to take off your shoes at the mat. A few reasons, mainly respect, but also practically you don't get all the mud and grit from your shoes on the mats where people have got to train. Very important. Make sure you greet all of the crews. Just a sawadee cup is fine. Maybe a cheeky. A crew is a master at Muay Thai. We're about to start the session. Wish me luck.
So you normally start off either 1 round of 5 minutes of skipping or 3 rounds of 2 minutes of skipping. Now this is to get your heart rate up, get that sweat on, and it loosens up the joints. Hand wrapping is one of the most important things you're going to do. You're not going to be able to do it the first time because there's a technique involved. Approach one of the crews, explain it's your first time, and they'll wrap your hands for you just like they are in this video. It's very, very, very important. I can't stress this enough. Don't just slip some gloves on and start hitting the bag. Wrap your hands properly, you'll be good to go. In Muay Thai, you'll use every part of your body. Take you through a rigorous stretching routine, which lasts about 15-20 minutes. That itself is exhausting. You'll be sweating buckets by the end of it. It's just about loosening up. You're going to think you look silly, believe me, you're not. So they just play around with you, get you relaxed, get you comfortable in the setting. Another big tip, don't be conscious about what you look like. Don't need to look around, look at other people, make sure no one's looking at you because you don't get it right. This is all a learning curve. Trust me, don't worry about other people, they're not worried about you. When it comes to what to wear, I would say a loose pair of shorts or a very flexible pair of shorts, very stretchy fabric. Reason being, you'll be doing lots of high kicks. If they're tight, you won't be able to kick high enough without tripping yourself over or splitting your shorts. Make sure they're flexible or very loose. And she wanted me to actually put her on the floor so she knew what it felt like to be tripped, which is why I've done this. Obviously she's a beginner, I'm going at 10%. I didn't hurt her, she wasn't going to be hurt, don't worry about it. I must stress as well, have fun, smile, it's not that serious, honestly. If you smile, have fun with it, they're going to be relaxed and know that you're not taking it too seriously and you'll have a much better time. And obviously a bit of banter here from the Thai, absolutely loves it. What you'll do now is go on the pads. Now you'll be absolutely exhausted at this point. I was. Now I haven't trained for about 3 or 4 years, and even then it was only a couple of times at a time because, you know, life gets in the way. But I could have laid down and had a nap at this point. They really do push you to your limits, and you're training in 32-degree weather. It's not a race. Go at your own pace. Don't try and rush it. Don't try and kick it as hard as possible. Take your time, enjoy it. If you don't understand something, ask them. So at this point there'll be a handful of people on the pads, as you can see, and then there'll be a few people on the bags, loosening up again, work the heavy bag, work some of the technique, and then there'll be a group, 1 or 2 people that will be sparring if you are a bit more experienced. So we called this guy the Viking. He's about 6'8". Really nice guy. He wanted to have a little move around. Obviously he's a beginner, so I'm only going about 10%. He just wanted to know what it felt like, basically, in a light spa. Now we'll be doing a warm down, so we're doing a circuit here with knees just to stretch out again. We're doing a bit of conditioning. They do go a bit intense with the old conditioning at the end of the class. Lots of sit-ups, press-ups, burpees, a lot. By this time you're ready to pass out. You're not alone, believe me. As with the rest of Thailand, it's all planned around family. So the kids come down on the mat. Nai met this beautiful little girl, and they were playing for about an hour on the mat. So we had a good time as well.
Thank you for training. Thank you for trainer.
Okay, now this is the end. So what you'll do, you line up in front of the cruise and you'll do this thank you. Basically you will all say Koh Phangan, bow, hands together, and then you'll follow round shaking all the crew's hands, give them a bow and say Koh Phangan, and then you join the end of the cruise line so you can shake hands with everyone. If you are a beginner, go to the back of the line and just watch everyone.
In this video we are going to show you the most popular bays, most popular places to stay in Koh Tao. I've actually never lied on one of these before, but I feel weirdly safe.
My honest opinion, don't stay here. If you're coming to Koh Tao, it's such a beautiful island. Don't stay in.
This is one end of Sari Beach. We're right up the end here. You'll see the road that we're just about to walk down is literally full of diving shops, diving schools, diving equipment, and full of divers like this one. If you haven't seen that video, go and have a look.
Part of the ocean now.
He's a fish. This road has a bit of a feel of pee-pee, but it's much bigger. Although there's people walking up and down, you do have to be careful because mopeds come up and down here, sometimes quite quick. So be careful. On the beach side is loads of restaurants and bars. Sari Beach has a bit of a backpacker vibe, especially up this end. You'll find there's some really cheap accommodation. You can eat for really cheap where you would go traveling, backpacking, or on a budget, but it's still beautiful. This is Ban's Diving Resort, and this is basically a resort in itself. It has its own shop, lovely restaurant with a fishbowl bar, which is really popular. Been eating here quite a lot. The staff are lovely. They've got a really big variety of food and they're so good with kids.
This is where I found my one true passion in life. I am now a man fish.
This is where we have been spending a lot of our time on this beach. There's a little area of rocks there which is so perfect for kids. It's shallow, it's so clean, and here is the Ban's diving equipment place, and this is where we got our paddle boards. Really reasonable. We had it for like half a day and it was like 200 baht each for a paddle board, a kayak and a snorkel. And you'll see most people when they come here, they have a bike and they just come down to the front, park it up, and then you can walk along wherever you want. As you go past Ban's Diving, there's a couple of like nicer restaurants like this one. So we went there, thought we were winning at life. If you've seen our stories on Instagram, thought there's a beach you can play on, we can have a nice dinner. No, he hated it, wanted to go home immediately. We were there for about 15 minutes, ordered our food, left 3/4 of the food and went home. Didn't we died? There's also, this lady does my massage and she's very, very good. It's 300 baht for an hour. This is Blue Water. This is one of our favourite places to eat. There's a nice sort of beach area. The food is lovely. They do particularly good chicken wrap and breakfast wrap. You can see it's all rusticy inside. It's really cool. Really like it. The sand is so powdery and the sea is warm, clear, blue. It's lovely.
So I think it's important that I'm completely honest about where we stay, where we wouldn't want to stay, and why we wouldn't want to stay there. Now, Mae Hard it's the first port of shops, of retail, so you can get everything here. Bikes, there's banks, you can stay here. But in my honest opinion, don't stay here. If you're coming to Koh Tao, it's such a beautiful island. It's absolutely stunning. Don't stay in Mae Hard unless there's a specific reason, like stay at a specific scuba diving club or for whatever, and you've got friends here. There are so many beautiful places on Koh Tao away from the pier. I'm not saying you won't have a good time, I'm just saying the places we're visiting now are so much more beautiful than this place. You're on Koh Tao, it's a beautiful, relaxing island, but you want your stay to reflect that. However, this is a place if you need a pharmacy, you need to exchange money. If you need the important things, I think the hospital is just next door. Obviously, to come in and out of the island, you come through it. So definitely worth a visit. Staying here, not so much.
This is Mayhad Beach. The sand is a little bit corally. As you get further up the beach, it's more sandy, but it's quite cool, as it is in quite a lot of places here. We've got lovely bars on the beachfront, bean bags, that's the kind of vibe it is. This bit has got a lot of boats. Massive turtle here, and I don't know if you know, but Koh Tao is called Turtle Island, so they take their turtles seriously. That is the beach in Mayhad. It's nice, but it's not the nicest. Over here is the port, so this is where you will come in and out of the island. It is a very, very big port for such a little island. Very big. This is Chalok. Everything's really cool here, laid back, little dive bars, beach bars. The road just feels much more spacious and pretty, and flowers, and how you would expect Koh Tao to be.
What, there?
Look at the beach.
Okay.
As you can see, it is ridiculously high tide at the minute, so the beach is like this big, but it will go right the way out. The water is crystal here. The sand is more powdery, the sand is a lighter colour. The water's a nicer colour than in Mayhad, and the boats are considerably smaller. So this is like typical of a Koh Tao beach, really. Beautiful. It is so hot today as well. This is where all the nicer resorts, the villas, everything that's a little bit, 4 or 5 star, a lot of them are in Sharks Bay. By far the most difficult place to find. We've been up, down, roundabout, but we found it in the end. There is definitely a reason why this is the expensive part of the island. Look at it. Right down on the beach, there's a resort with huts that you can stay literally on the beach. Look at the colour of this water. So again, the tide is right the way in. So the beach will be much bigger than this as the day goes on. And the water is much choppier here, so you can see it's a lot more rough. But it is called Sharks Bay for a reason. There are actual sharks. They're black tip reef sharks and whale sharks.
It will take your breath away when you see your first shark, but they are harmless. Can't hurt you. The great thing about Thailand and the sea is that there's nothing in there that can hurt you badly. Obviously you get some sea urchins and things like that, but nothing's going to really hurt you. So you can come, you'll be free to swim, snorkel, you can chase them. They're not going to hurt you, but they can get big. But if you come down here for like a barbecue night, there's a resort here and the barbecue looks amazing. Seafood barbecue, worth a visit.
Just arrived at Freedom Beach. So here there's Freedom Beach, there's the viewpoint, and then there's another beach called Tao Beach, which is down the other way. But we asked him which one is nicer, and he said without hesitation, Freedom. Lawrence looking like the Virgin Mary, covering up Nye on his back. This is a really unique beach. It's literally lined with little trees all along the shore. The water is as clear it can be. Lots of fish Lawrence can already see from the little restaurant that's here. Wow. I've actually never seen a beach like this, to be honest. There's so many fish here. Snorkeler's paradise. Can you see, Mark?
Oh, sure.
Shark. Wow. I've actually never lied on one of these before. But I feel weirdly safe. No bouncing, no.
Oh!
What?
Third-degree sunburns on my shoulders. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I had the shits. So, very well prepared.
What's happening today then?
I'm about to lose my life to a bull shark. Petrified. So first of all, we met our instructor. We done it with this lady Nicole that we met just about our resort. She's staying at the same resort. She really wanted to do it. She was in the same boat, but she was just very, very scared. Elise booked mine. We ran into her in the restaurant and said, look, you need to do it. We could do it together. After about 5 minutes of persuading, agreed.
You don't hold the breath,
If you are interested in scuba diving for the first time, you need to watch this video. I had the time of my life. I'm going to run you through exactly what to expect so you're prepared, and it might help you make the decision. If you're like me, I needed a little nudge to just book it. And this is my nudge. So if you haven't got her to put her finger up your bum, I'll put your finger up your bum. I'll put my finger up your bum. Yeah, me putting your finger up your bum's a bit weird, isn't it? That's double rapey, that is.
You see, already you have very heavy equipment. You have the weight belt, you have the tank, and you have the more respirator. It's very heavy. That you cannot stay at the surface when the water is like too deep for you to stand up.
Okay, so then you go and try on your BCD, your buoyancy control device. You try your vest on, you try your belt on because you've got weights on your belt.
Go out and breathe in. You feel any air inside?
What is actually happening? You get measured up for your wetsuit. Next step is head to the pool, and she goes through more theory in the shallow end. You put your fins on. This is it, do or die. Do or die.
On your left
You
hand
put your
side,
gear
your
on.
left
She
hand
tells you
side.
to jump in. Now at this point, you have no idea how to use any of the equipment. You've been told for about 20 minutes exactly what to do with the equipment, but you still have no
You
idea.
need to do this. You need to be relax your body. Yeah. Well, you should have stepped out first.
You jump in. Now at this point, this is probably the most scared I was, because I was thinking, if she thinks I know more than I know, that she's just telling me to jump in a 3-meter pool with all this equipment on. This is with the tank, the BCD, with the snorkel, with the fins. I've never even worn fins before, and she's like, jump in. I was a bit nervous.
Big step. 1, 2, 3. Big step.
Everything, as you can imagine, went absolutely fine. She was talking you through it. It was great. By the end of the session in the pool, she's teaching you how to use the regulator, how to clear the mask. About half an hour in the pool, swimming around the deep end, I felt great. We went out to a bigger boat, which is about, I don't know, 200 meters offshore. And then that takes you to the first dive site. So on board, we're upstairs, we're being briefed. She's going over exactly what we went over in the pool and in the restaurant when she was talking about the theory. She was talking about why we don't do this, why we don't do that, all the sign signals that she's going to give us while we're down there, because obviously you can't speak when you're down there. Then we get to the dive site. We gear up. Now all that's in your body is excitement. Yes, you have got this nervous energy, but you're not scared at this point. You're actually excited about going down. I didn't think that this was going to happen. I thought this is where I was going to be my most nervous. It wasn't the case at all. I wanted to scuba dive, but I was scared. Don't ask me why, I just was. It's completely illogical, but it was 100% worth it. If you've got a partner that's nervous, or you know someone, you've got a friend who you want to take out that are nervous, show them this video, share this video with them, and hopefully that'll put their mind at rest. They'll know exactly what to expect from somebody else, not from them trying to persuade them to do it, because I know it's going to be so worth it. Apparently Koh Tao is obviously great for scuba diving, one of the best in Thailand. And then what happened next was just something that I would never have imagined. It was an experience that you think you know what you're going to see. You've seen National Geographic, you've seen Discovery Channel, you've seen the fish, you've seen this, you've seen David Attenborough, you've seen sharks, you've seen all the bright colours. It has nothing on what you actually see when you're down there in person. Absolutely nothing. It's like, it is a different world. So you're floating on top of the surface in the boat, and then as soon as you hit the water and go under, it's like, you know what, I'm finding it really difficult to put into words exactly how profound it was, but I can understand now why people get so addicted so quick to scuba diving. They go for one class, they go for one course, and the next thing you know, 4 years later, their instructor's still on the island. And I know exactly now why that happens. We were very, very, very lucky. On our first dive, we saw a small turtle that was swimming above our heads. That was great. We saw moray eel. We saw a puffer fish. And obviously, lots of the smaller fish, parrotfish. Some of the fish were about the size of your arm. And they were not scared. It was their home. We're visiting their home. The coral were absolutely breathtaking. You just can't imagine. I couldn't imagine how beautiful that coral was. It was alive, so it was moving. So our instructor was going up making hand gestures, and then things would open, things would move, and it just looks like a rock. And then so we come out of the water. Our instructor is confident that we will be okay. She offers us a second dive with the rest of the team because they're more experienced. They go out on 2 dives. I mean, I jumped at the chance. She didn't even finish a sentence asking me, and I was like, absolutely, I'll do whatever there is. I'll go down to 30 meters. I was that confident by this point. It was just pure enjoyment. We go down for our second dive. This dive was incredible. This was obviously a bigger dive, a deeper dive. I think we went 8 to 10 meters last time. This was definitely around 12 meters, could even be more than 12 if I'm honest, because we were down deep. Then we saw a huge turtle, we saw a huge giant grouper, we saw a stingray about as big as my wingspan under a rock. That was very rare, that stingray apparently. We saw another little stingray. We saw, I couldn't even tell you, tens of thousands of fish just everywhere, swimming within inches of you, sometimes brushing your leg. It was unbelievable. I need to stress, if you're thinking about it and even slightly interested in doing it, you need to do it. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. You'll fall in love with it like I did. And not just me, but everyone on our boat. Unbelievable. I'm so looking forward to the next trip we have away, because I'll 100% be diving. We're going to get the course. Me and Elise are both going to do it because I know she'll love it too. Take care out there, be safe, and make the jump. I promise you won't regret it.